Who would have thought that this man, who doesn't even know how to use a smartphone, would turn out to be a genius bartender? Two hotel employees also didn't know this and missed out on a talented person. It turned out that in the luxurious hotel where they worked, an authentic bar had been opened, but only a bartender was missing for its opening. Three men came for an interview. The manager asked them to prepare their best cocktail. The first one made a martini. He thought everything would go smoothly, but unexpectedly, the manager, without even tasting it, kicked him out. The reason was that he, without clarifying the client's stomach, immediately served a strong cocktail. The second one prepared a grasshopper cocktail, but the manager asked him to make it in the Pouce Café style. It was difficult, as it was necessary to pour liquids of different densities and layers, so that they would not mix. In the end, he spent 1 minute and 30 seconds on it, which is quite a lot, and the result was unsatisfactory, all the liquids mixed. The last one was the most popular bartender on the internet. Although he is popular, the hotel needed not looks, but skill. As a result, all three failed the interview. This very much upset the two employees. The hotel had already opened, but the bar, which they were responsible for, still couldn't start operating. The director had very high requirements for every detail, and wanted to find a bartender who could make a divine cocktail. But these two didn't even imagine what kind of divine cocktail that was. At this moment, the man was awakened by a mobile phone call. It was our main character. It's funny, but in our time there are still young people who don't know how to use smartphones. When the hero stepped away to answer the call, the girls saw a book on the chair. They wanted to call out to him, but discovered that he was already gone. Judging by the bookmark, this book was borrowed from the library. At the same time, the manager was reporting to the director about the results of the interview. All 30 people failed. The manager hoped that the director would name more specific conditions. The manager asked about this divine cocktail. The director replied that you'll know when you taste it. And how are they supposed to search now? Seeing that other departments are making progress, if they don't advance, they will simply be thrown overboard. Therefore, these two had to expand the search area and desperately search everywhere. In the end, they were left with nothing. The company did not cover the search expenses, and they had to pay for them out of their own pockets. They came to a place to get drunk, and then our hero appeared. They immediately recognized him, because there are very few young people who don't know how to answer a phone. Besides, his book was with Miwa. Miwa herself forgot the book, but said that she would return the book to the library herself. The hero was very grateful to her. From the owner, they learned that the hero works as a bartender. At first, they wanted to invite him to take the exam, until they saw how, while repaying a debt, he forgot to withdraw money from the bank. They considered him incompetent and abandoned this idea. After many unsuccessful attempts to find a suitable candidate, they stumbled upon information that the champion of the European bartending competition works at the Edenhall bar. Without delaying a minute, the girls went there. Inside the bar, there was a cozy and pleasant atmosphere. To their surprise, behind the counter stood our main character.